Take some wine, sip it down, and tell me what you feel. Does it violate your throat? Does it make you wanna choke? What's the appeal? Is it that full mouth feeling? That full mouth feeling. That full mouth feels. That full mouth feeling. That full mouth feels. Those full mouth feelings. Full mouth feels.
Hello, and I am Duncan Kemp, and I'm your host.
Hi, I'm Alexis Steele. I'm I'm your test subject, kind of, am I?
The subject, I'd say. I mean, we haven't defined you. I don't think we need to.
There is a relationship here. Like there is something, but it's not.
There's a word. We don't know what the word is.
We don't believe in labels.
So, today, Alexis, we are going to get a wine. We're going to find a wine. We're going to go on a wine adventure.
We've already been on a wine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
but for the listeners,
should we set it up? The end times are here.
Okay. Yeah. What's happening right now? Coronavirus is in full effect.
Oh yeah, like yesterday we had the stay indoors signal. So we've decided to remain indoors, and I don't know why I'm doing this, because I could be drinking. I am drinking beer. Let's be honest. Like I don't have to explain anything to you people.
So I think it's the end times. The apocalypse is here. At the very least, it's on its fucking way. But we're going to try and take your minds off it. Okay, we've hunkered down inside. We're making this wine podcast.
Yeah, we've washed our hands.
Yes. And we've remained indoors. And so today, what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a wine adventure. We're going to pick a wine. We're going to drink that wine. Well, Alexis is going to drink the wine, and I've chosen a pairing for it. We're going to we have a message from our unofficial sponsor, and we're going to contact some friends, some family, and just ask them for advice. How can we get Alexis to enjoy wine? We have a sommelier. We have a sommelier talking to him later.
Yeah,
again.
Thankfully, everyone's indoors and everyone's available because
working in our favour. And then it'll be time for our recap and reflection. And so I think without further ado, let's go on our wine adventure.
Yeah. Okay, so we're in the Tesco right now, and it is dire. It's quite dire.
Just quickly, guys, remain indoors, wash your hands, and
Yeah.
don't remember the event. Okay, so we have 3 tiers to this. Okay, we spin a wheel and it tells us, which flavour wine we get. The first stage is red, white, or rosé. So we're going to do a spin. We are going red. It's red. We're getting red wine, which I feel like we've done a lot of red recently, but that's fine. Next tier is what country are we getting it from? So there's lots of options here. There's all the countries, really. Oh, South Africa.
South Africa's fine.
Yeah, South Africa we can do. And the final tier is how much? How much is it going to cost us? We've got 0 to £5, 10 to 5... Wait... Oh yes, I thought it was going to go for 0 for £5. It's £5 to £10, so it's quite broad. So we need to get a South African red wine between £5 and £10. Okay, so now we just need to. Do they have South African wine anymore? So
Western Cape. What's that?
That sounds like it would. A Cape sounds like it would be South African. A Cape.
Yes, it is South Africa.
It's red, so we have
Stormhoek. It's Cabernet Sauvignon,
and it's in our price category.
It is, yes.
So that's one option.
Fairmill.
Yeah. It is South African. And then this other one is a Shiraz. I'm hoping it's South African. It is, yeah, South African. I have this feeling that these are our 3 to choose from. This selection option has become a lot easier, isn't it?
I don't mind this one.
Yeah, okay.
But at the same time, it does look very basic.
It's not special.
I really don't like the label. It looks cheesy as hell.
Storm.
That's the one I don't like the label.
Oh, right. Yeah,
it looks... I mean,
It's a screw top.
oh,
They're all screw tops as well, which I don't know how we feel about that. I don't know what it means, but
I don't. Honest, don't ask me. I don't know what any of this means. But we have
so-
3 options.
yeah.
Is this the thing? Like that's where we're
That's
reduced
where we're at.
to?
That's where we've been led to. This is what.
Wow.
So,
okay.
so I think, okay, if I'm going to give you my opinion, because you have to choose it, you need to choose
yes,
your
I do.
destiny. One of these two,
Fair
this feels like the classiest one.
It
And the cheapest.
looks unclassy. Yeah, it is. It is cheap. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but it's at the same time, it's not like a pound is gonna break the bank at this point. We are all gonna die. So. Well, these are options as well.
Oh, the plot thickens.
South Africa. Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Well, this looks classy, and look, it's
It
not a
look,
screw
it's a
top.
classy as hell. You know? Is it a screw top?
No. I think it isn't a screw top. It looks like it's a corked.
Okay, I mean, it's a Shiraz.
Shiraz.
There's a 2016 version.
Baby.
Is that any better?
I mean,
It's older.
yeah, I think. Yeah,
Bosch and Dell Shiraz. It's founded in 1685, and it's a 2016 wine.
If they don't know how to make good wine yet, then we're all fucked.
Oh, yeah.
They've had like however many years, 500 years. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go and find your food pairing for this
Oh, yeah, do you wanna
succulent
read the-
thing. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, and we'll see you on the other side if we get there.
That food mouth feeling.
Shopping there was perilous.
Yeah, like there's definitely an apocalyptic
There was
vibe
a
going
guy
on.
coughing, like not very, very close to us.
The thing is, I was fine with that. It was the girl in the other aisle just
Who was
coughing.
also coughing.
But without a hand over her mouth, just onto things on the shelves. Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't just like one or two little, like a little gentle lady cough. It was like a
By the way,
full-on...
yeah, we're self-isolating after this. just-
Yeah, like we can't go outside
We
again.
can't
This
go
is
outside.
our first and only episode. But we have somehow come back from you know, the apocalypse with a bottle of wine. Alexis, my sweet Alexis, tell me about this wine. Tell me the name of the wine. Tell me the label.
Bosch and Dell Shiraz. I have no idea. Like that doesn't sound like a very, normal wine name. A Bosch and Dell.
It's not your household name, is it?
So, Bosch and Dell Shiraz, made and bottled by Bosch and Dell Groot Drakenstein, South Africa. Wow, there's a lot of like.
These are Dutch vibes going on, right? This is
Yeah,
like
it's South Africa, so it would
Yeah.
probably be. But it is from 2016, and it is founded in 1685.
it's a great year.
Like, I feel South Africa was founded after 16.
Yeah, I just
1685.
wouldn't know. But let's open her up.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the bottle is really nice. It's not your average bottle. It has
Do
like
you know
a
how much it cost?
6-7 quid, something like that.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, it's origin certified. It's got like a integrity and sustainability certified. It's
baby.
yeah.
You're doing a great job. It's
the wine opener we have is not the best.
cheapest one we could find.
It is the cheapest one because we're at my house and I don't.
It has nothing wine related. So
No.
so just to okay, here we go. It's the final surge. Oh, this is. How is it smelling? What's the smell of that
So-
cork? Does it smell
It
good?
smells. Do you want to smell it? I don't really know. It smells like
Love to.
red wine and sweetish. Not
Yeah,
too
just-
vinegary.
Smells standard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
that standard red wine
Very
taste?
standard, fruity, shitty,
Yeah.
red winey taste.
So I think you should pour yourself. I'm going to pour the glass for you because I feel I'm the host,
Yes,
and,
okay.
and that's the hostly thing to do. So
I have these lovely glasses.
Alexis doesn't have any wine glasses, so it's what would you describe this as?
It's a tumbler.
A tumbler.
It's like a sample tumbler from
For ale?
brewery, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the closest we could find to a wine glass.
Oh wow. To be fair, it looks really nice.
It does, and it smells.
It actually smells really inoffensive. I'd say it
Yeah.
smells. It smells fine.
So I want you to, as we've practiced, you're going to do a little swirl.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if this wine glass. I don't know if this glass.
This tumbler.
This
No,
tumbler
this
is-
isn't designed for swirling
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
I
So
don't-
just give it a jig about. That will do.
Yeah, that's fine.
And so then it's the sniff. Yeah, you've got to exhaling like a 27-year-old virgin's first blowjob.
It smells sweet. It doesn't smell vinegary, I'd say. It smells, like red winey and sweet. I can kind of get a berry taste out of it.
Okay.
Not taste, smell. Like, more so than I've had in the past.
So I've read the back of the bottle, obviously, when I was doing the pairing. That's pretty spot on. Oh, it's got a bit in your nose.
Yeah, that's why you need a wine glass, I guess.
So, a cheeky taste.
Taste,
or you still doing a sniff?
Let's do the taste. I mean,
swirl around those cheeks, mate. Getting right on those fucking cheeks. Yeah, you love that. Ooh, what's that doing to you? What's going on down? No. What's going on?
Ooh.
No, that doesn't sit with you, does it? That's.
Oh, it's a bit heartburny.
Yeah.
It's very flat tasting. Like it doesn't have much of anything.
Not a punch to it, yeah.
No, it does have like a more of a citrusy hint than other reds that I've tried. Like it has it shares more with like whites than other ones. I hate that I'm sounding like an actual wine connoisseur.
Yeah, I feel at this point you know a bit too much about wine for a guy that fucking hates wine. I love it how you be correcting people at dinner parties while drinking your beer.
Yeah, I have you find that a rosé is not white and red mixed.
So yeah,
I'd say a berry taste.
Yeah,
that's
pretty.
It's very inoffensive.
Yeah, you're not hating this one because I've seen you in the past. Basically wretched.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
listen to vinegary.
You're not hating it. That's cool.
Like I'm surprised that we could find this in the apocalypse.
Oh yeah, I know. So I think for me, your face hasn't gone that red because I think normally what happens is you feel maybe so wretchy that a lot of pressure goes in your face.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
No redness.
It could get worse as we go along.
Yes.
But
This is just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let me read to the back to you.
Yeah.
My reading skills are not that great for a 30-year-old, but okay. Only grapes from specially selected vineyards in the mountainous areas of the coastal regions are used to make, I don't know what, Boschendel? Shiraz. The elevated vineyards produce low yields to ensure great fruit quality. The style is classic, with the wine maturing in French oak for 14 months.
It does have an oaky taste. I was going to say, like, it does have a bit of like a barrely taste.
Yeah?
Not necessarily oak, but it's woody. Yeah.
The result! A wine with deep black fruit flavours. So I read, for some reason, I read like blackberry, but black fruit flavours, which I guess would be a berry, right? If you black fruit, what's black fruit? Mouldy banana?
Red cherries? Like dark cherries or...
An elegant structure.
Blackberry?
And notes of exotic spice.
Nah.
I love an elegant structure. I love it how the descriptive language is a structure for a wine, because I feel like that's such... It's not. I don't know. I don't know anything about wine, but that sounds a stupid way to explain.
What does that even mean? What is a structure of a wine?
I know I think it's common language to describe a wine, but it's fucking stupid.
What does it mean? You're not building a wine.
Yeah, fuck off with that language.
To be fair, like they knocked it out of the park with the bottle. I'd say
they did a great job on the bottle. I think
the bottle is.
Well done, you, sir. Marketing
and
people.
The wine is like for the price we paid. I don't remember. £6 pounds.
Yeah, somewhere in that.
It's actually like a decent wine. Like it's like very standardy, but it's not like it has a bit of character. And I'm not sure what that character is, but it's. I'm not a wine guy.
But we do need to move on, okay?
Okay.
We need to move on to the pairing because there's a system in place, and I need to get you on it as soon as possible.
You are a cruel taskmaster.
I am. Okay, so we pair with the wine. This is a thing we do. We pair with the wine because they enhance each other. The food enhances the wine.
So you've said that I've never.
Okay, it was the apocalypse. I couldn't find everything I needed. I read forest fruits, right? So I got prunes.
I don't know which forest you find prunes.
Again, the apocalypse.
I'll give you that. The apocalypse is upon us, and we didn't have a lot of choices. Honestly, like canned foods are scarce.
Oh yeah, but also I'm on a budget. I try and do it under 40 pence.
Wait, how much was that?
40 pence.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna open her up.
I really don't like prunes.
Intensely sweet. So hopefully, yeah.
That kind of means that I'm gonna get all the sour out of the wine, right?
Yeah, I was actually thinking this will probably do you a fucking favour. This is.
Oh, it doesn't look nice.
Yeah, good luck with that. Oh. Fucking hell.
I hope it beats
Why is it so thick? The liquid's so thick. It's like a broth.
Ooh. How do I do this?
I don't, so you put it in your mouth. You want to have that in your mouth and then the wine in your mouth.
At the same time?
Really quickly. So you start chewing it. Now quickly with the wine. Quickly with the wine.
My
quickly. God. Don't delay.
It's so sweet.
Help. No, this is all. It's like a chaser thing. How's that? Swish it around. Get it down there.
It's just sour.
Oh, more wine. Top up.
Oh my god. No.
And there's the red to the face. There we go. That's yep. This is the the normal reaction that we're used to. Yep.
Oh, the wine tastes horrible. It tastes horrible. Oh my god, all the sweetness is gone. It's just just sour water now. God, sour alcoholic water. Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't. Okay.
Okay. Give me 1 second to.
The time is going to start. Okay. So just while you're gathering your thoughts. Okay. Listen. Every 3 minutes you have to have a sip of wine. Every 6 minutes you have to pair.
No,
okay.
That's the difficult. That's how hard I'm
okay. This time starts now. So God. Tell me you didn't enjoy that, and I'm sorry about that.
You don't seem sorry.
You signed up for this, so you know. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to move on with the show. Mm-hmm. We're going to speak to some people, and then once you've had a bit more of the delicious prunes and the wine, you can tell me what we'll recap.
What did you do with these prunes?
Apparently with yogurt and cereal and bits like that. Yeah.
I could see that actually.
Yeah. So we're going to be on the show. At the end, we'll get your reflections, your thoughts, and your experience.
I mean, I'm going to give you a reflection right now, and it's don't drink it with prunes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know anything about wine, so... okay, and now we have this unofficial message from our sponsor.
Stress, anxiety, depression, struggling to sleep. Counseling can help, but it's a long and painful process.
Well, come on down to Honest Joe's Therapy and Used Mattress Emporium. We got all your mind-fixing needs and high-quality used mattresses at a reasonable price. We offer cut-through-the-bullshit therapy. No handsy-pansy flipping around talking about your feelings. We're getting straight to the problems and solving them in one session.
I've been feeling inadequate both in my personal and in my professional life.
You're a loser and need a memory foam mattress. I just feel sexually I'm no good because I got a small penis. Only one thing gonna satisfy your wife, and that's a new mattress.
Ever since I came back from the war, I can't stop having these awful nightmares.
You should try meditation before bed on a pocket string mattress. We guarantee one session to solve all your little mind problems.
Getting bullied at school, and it's rather horrible.
Here's a gun and a mattress.
All my friends make fun of me for not liking wine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had a little bitch in my office this morning.
Recently, I've been thinking my husband's cheating on me, and it's got me feeling mighty sad.
Only thing's gonna save your marriage is a latex mattress. I can't seem to get the smell of incest out of my trailer. Sounds like you've been using the wrong mattress.
I'm starting to suspect that Mexico ain't gonna pay for that wool.
Hope you like sleeping in Guantanamo Bay, boy. On an Honest Joe's mattress, we guarantee to therapize your problems away or a free mattress. That's right, we're so confident that we're offering you a free mattress if we don't therapize all your mind problems away. So come on down to Honest Joe's Therapy and Used Mattress Emporium. Just off the I-95 intersect, Del City, Oklahoma. If you see a naked homeless man selling used mattresses, you've gone too far. Honest Joe's not a licensed or trained psychologist. Your free mattress is not guaranteed to be fecal or urine free. So, hello, Marco Fanton. Thank you so much for coming on the show. How are you, man? You good?
I'm really good. Thank you very much for having me.
You're a good friend of ours, and you run your own awesome production company called G6 Moco in Manchester. You have your own podcast called The G6 Show. You're also a director and a cinematographer, and you're always on some sort of mystical adventure. You're a man of many masters. You, I believe, you used to, or you still do, have your own Prosecco company. Is that right?
I am not actively involved anymore, I'm afraid, but I was part of a company that used to import fine wines from Italy.
As an active wine hater, I'm gonna applaud you on stepping out of that.
But yeah, no. As I say, I think you have a little bit of wine wisdom to impart onto us. Yeah, just to kind of give you a bit of background on what we're doing. So Alexis hates wine. Like I have really never met a man who hates wine more. I honestly haven't. He can't stomach it. And it's time for him to start enjoying wine. He's 34, and
okay.
it's getting embarrassing.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think we need to get into the psychology of why Alexis does not like wine. I need to be filled in here.
Oh yeah, so it tastes like vinegary shit to me.
No, this is the thing, right? It has such a bad effect on him. He'll drink it, and his face will flush with red. Like sometimes he'll retch, and sometimes he'll get heartburn, and it's such an extreme reaction.
The heartburn is constant. Yeah,
I mean, it sounds more like a chemical reaction to me than it does as a wine reaction. So probably you've not been drinking the right types of wine. But English wine doesn't count as real wine.
This is new
This
stuff.
is why you're on the show, Marco. Tell us about this.
Tell us your wisdom.
So wines in England are just glorified cheap wines that get bought from all over the place, and then they relabel it here. So when you buy a bottle of wine that's sub £7, you're actually drinking just short of £1 worth of wine.
Oh shit! This is all news to us. So we £7. Like for me, that's a lot for a wine.
Yeah, your Dino is like
so.
£5.
If you go to the source, you can get like a really good liter of wine, like in Italy, for example. We've got like taps type thing, so you go out with your own bottle and then you fill it up.
Of course,
and you can get like a really good liter of wine for like €1.
Oh wow!
So that's what you're getting. So that's it is really good wine, or half decent wine for that matter. But then it gets brought over to the UK, and by the time it gets shipped and taxed, you get up to the £7 mark.
Right, that is really interesting. That is really interesting. And
the point being is that if you buy a £5 bottle of wine, that bottle of wine, you're drinking pennies worth of wine.
Right. It's like,
wow.
Yeah.
Because the taxes are the same. It's just the quality of the wine that goes up as the bottles gets more expensive.
That's really interesting. So, do you think there's any wisdom you can, impart?
I think that's a lot of wisdom.
That is. But I feel like
because I've heard that before. I've heard don't fuck with wines under £7, but I didn't know the reason.
I see.
This is new. Thank you very much, Marco.
Yeah.
That's actually
we're going to applaud you.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think it's going to make any difference to the way, like, at least Duncan consumes wine.
I'm a different market. But can you impart any wisdom onto Alexis to help him enjoy wine? Is there anything else you can think of that will help us on our journey to getting him to enjoy wine?
I mean, I think you should starting with more expensive wines.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should start from the top and work our way down rather than work our way up, if that makes sense. So we can definitely establish if it is a wine issue or if it is a quality issue.
Right. Okay. That's good advice. I think
that is.
Next show, like if we have the budget, it won't. We're gonna look into that. I mean, I don't want him to enjoy wine straight away. I want it to be a small struggle. But what can you do?
It has been getting a bit easier, to be fair.
Yeah, the more we've done the show, I think the more
I've not enjoyed it, but I'd take a Carling any day over any wine we've tried, but I don't want to vomit as much.
So,
although we do have in Italy, you say just like like a really cold Carling, whatever.
Right.
We've got in Italy, we've got wines like that you just keep in the fridge. Like a really hot day, you get this like small glass, and it's really refreshing, and it gets you drunk.
Oh,
nice.
But you get a picture like 35 degrees weather in the shade, type thing.
What are those wines called?
Beautiful.
Is there like a specific name for them?
Or you can get like every region has a different wine and a different name for it. So like in my region, you can get like Rabosello or Lambrusco. They're like almost fizzy wines, and they're like dark wines, but they're not too dark, so they're quite refreshing, almost like a a kind of pop.
Oh, I think I've actually heard of the Lambrusco somewhere. Is that the same as the what was the wine, the really cheap wine you were showing me that like girls drink?
What, Lambrini?
Yeah, is that sounds like
Lambrini?
Similar.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Lambrini, but are you sure it's actually wine and it's not some kind of like
it's like
between?
It is like a wine cooler, technically.
Okay.
It's
but I mean, in England they drink a ton of rosé, which is just the leftovers of wine, pretty much, and it's and they love it and they drink it cold, but it's not the same thing. We're talking like it's in England, it's not a cultural thing. When in Italy it is.
You should tell this to Duncan because he fucks with rosé all the time.
So basically, I am that demographic. I'm the dude that scoffs wine.
Okay, you're a blonde, 20-year-old.
Twink,
yeah, exactly. And I scoff wine just for the inebriation and I like the taste. I think not a whole lot, but it's
But then, do you drink wine to get drunk on wine, or do you drink wine to appreciate wine?
Oh no,
because then you might have the same issue as Alexis.
I drink wine for both reasons. So I can drink wine to get drunk, and that's great. But I appreciate wine when someone gives me a nice bottle. I'm like, this is nice. But my general goal is inebriation.
I think the best way to judge a fine wine, is by the hangover the following day.
Oh, okay.
You just know if you drink a bottle of wine and it's good wine, you just know that the hangover is going to be different.
That's really interesting.
So the only way to know if a wine's good is to get smashed on it and then wait for the next day.
Without being educated, yes.
Well,
okay, fair.
That's an experiment we're going to have to do. You realise, Alexis? Lovely. We're proud to have had you on a guest on the show.
Thank you very much. I've learned a lot of stuff.
We have learned so much from you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, honestly,
we've taken away at least 2 challenges for you and Alexis.
Yeah, absolutely. Try a good wine.
Yeah, over what do you say? Over £7.
Over £7. I mean, again, we should start from the top. So I think you should start from £20. Get a £20 bottle, and then see if the guy likes it.
Yeah.
Maybe if you've got like a £60 budget, I don't know if that's a thing, but you can buy 3 of them, completely different, labels and stuff. So 3 really expensive. So you can't really say maybe it was the type of wine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, very interesting. And having guests like yourself on the show, this is what it's all about. This
wine gets worse as you
just told him to drink some. But this is what it's all about. It's helping us on our journey. Thank you so much, Marco, for your help.
Fantastic.
And it was really great having you. Thank you so much, bro.
It's great talking to you, and hope everyone's safe back home as well.
Yes, bro.
Absolutely.
We
are doing fine. But I think most importantly, Alexis, you need to start learning how to appreciate wine, and Duncan, you need to learn how to drink better wine.
Yeah, no, that's fair. No.
So I think you guys will find that you just need to meet in the middle, and you will have lovely nights.
Yeah.
Wine.
And kissing. Anyway, thank you so much, bro. You're a hero, and just stay vigilant, bro.
And stay indoors.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Talk to you soon, bye.
Thank you so much. So thank you, Marco, and we're moving on now. We have Harris, who's a sommelier, and he's your mate. He's your friend from Greece, and he's tell us a bit about Harris.
Harris is a great guy. He's a sommelier. He works in a really well-known restaurant in Greece, a wine bar.
Here we go.
And here he is. So hi, Harry. How's it going?
Fine. Exceptional, I would say.
Hey, Harris, how you doing, man? It's nice to speak to you. How are you?
It's fine. How's things?
Good. We're still breathing.
We're remaining indoors
and washing our hands.
They are telling us that in England things are going very, very bad, but I'm not sure if it's true.
Yeah, it sounds true.
Yeah, that feels about right. Yeah, that feels like the level we're at. It's basically, Harris, neither of us know anything about wine. So can you tell us, what is a sommelier? Like, what? Yeah.
When you meet us in a restaurant, is just to have a conversation about flavors and preferences, and match the food that you're having with a wine that can, let's say, enhance your the flavors of your plate, and together give you a gastronomical experience.
And you've kind of just answered this, but why is wine important in terms of when eating? Why is it important?
Actually, the matching of the flavors and the balance in our meal is what gives its aroma and its flavor the existence of being there. And as much as we haven't noticed, as people have, a connection in how we enjoy things and how we match the flavors. It's that I think with the sound. You cannot play random notes. It's something according with the notes and flavors and aromas, let's say.
Oh, okay, yeah, brilliant. And I really want Alexis to enjoy wine because, I mean, it's mainly like a social embarrassment thing.
You remember there was this. So Duncan has been to Greece a couple of times.
Yeah.
But the last time we went to a wine bar, and you were really embarrassed that I didn't drink wine.
Yeah, I think it's a British thing, but it's like you go to a wine bar, you drink wine, and this man, he can't drink wine. He can't stomach it. When he drinks wine, I see him retch. His face goes red, and he really doesn't enjoy it. And I just want him to enjoy wine with me, And really, is there any advice you can give us to kind of start that journey? Is there any advice you can help us with? Like, what can we do to kind of start that journey?
I do believe that Alex is a bit of a beer fan.
Yeah, yeah.
In order to, let's say, appreciate wine, I think we need to show him the full experience. So I think that wine should always have something next to it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily food.
This is one of the things that we've tried to do in this podcast, but Duncan has taken it upon it. Like, he doesn't want to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, and I'm not as informed as you are, Harris. I'm not a sommelier, but I try to pair. I try to pair as much as I can. The pairing I have chosen for this episode is prunes.
Horrific. They're in a can, and they're really sweet.
I don't have much money, so.
Is the Shiraz the wine that we're having today?
Right. Yeah. So sorry.
So I sent a picture to Harris earlier.
Oh, lovely.
It's Boschendal Shiraz.
I think it's a South African wine.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
In a wine, it's important to always give attention to the label. Let's say.
Yeah,
so
that's 90% of what
our process. Yeah.
Perfect. So in the label there, we're having the Shiraz. Shiraz is actually, let's say, the variety. You can understand something about the wine from the region that it comes from. Yeah. So South Africa, we're having a nice rustic Shiraz. The wine itself, when you first tried it, must have a little bit of sweetness.
It is like it's a lot more sweet. Like you know how most of the wines are like either sweeter or sour. Like
exactly. This is more to the sweeter side.
Yeah, without being like a Mavrodafni where it's like super sweet.
It's like you're having a fruit.
I would say it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's very flat as a taste. It doesn't have it has a lot of like floral, like it's not floral, like
you said berry.
Yeah, like a berry sort of taste, and like but it has a flatness to it. It doesn't really go anywhere with it.
I think they're a Shiraz mixed with a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon. So the berries are very correct. I'm pretty sure of it. And I would like to ask if we are having. I think Alexis had a very correct aroma and flavor that comes from the Cabernet.
Right. Okay. That's very interesting.
That's what I think. When I first tasted it, I said to Duncan that it tastes a lot more citrusy than the other reds I've tried. That it has a lot more like it shares a lot more with like whites.
It's time to drink, by the way.
Like it shares a lot more than like with white wines in that sort of respect than reds. That being said, it's definitely like your bog standard red, I think. Is it?
Just a hand. When we're having the next 3 minutes tryout,
yes,
I would like to emphasize Alexis on the aftertaste of the wine.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying it now. There's not much aftertaste, to be honest. It's a bit sweet. It's there is a bit like a hint of bitterness in this aftertaste, like maybe like sour cherry.
Yes, a bit of sour cherry, and you know that it doesn't kind of remind you that's collection of spices in the sour cherry, kind of like it's made of in a liqueur style, like our grandmothers used to make in Greece.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't. That's like Duncan mentioned that it says spices.
Yeah,
in the
exotic
back.
spices. Yeah,
it doesn't. I've tried other ones where like you could definitely smell like cloves and some cinnamon, but this one doesn't. Like this one is. It has a sort of a bitterness, a bitter aftertaste, but I wouldn't say that it has any spices to it.
I'm not trying the wine, but and I haven't tried the specific label, but it should have a little bit of spices at the aftertaste.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's me, to be fair. Like, I'll try to get Duncan to try some afterwards.
Yeah, I get to try some afterwards, which I'm looking forward to. Really, Harris, do you have any advice for us? So I really want Alexis to start enjoying wines, and do you have any advice? What can I do to get this motherfucker to enjoy wines?
If you try to find ways to add it in your life and start simple, because even in beer, Alexis is pretty much aware of that, but when you go to something difficult, it's not always easy going, so you can start drinking it. In terms of wine, because the types of wine are so many, in order to find what you really, really like, you just have to start drinking wine.
Right, okay, yeah, you just need to kind of explore a variety and stuff. Is that what you're saying?
The exploration makes it interesting.
Okay.
Well, I think we're on a good journey with this.
Make a very simple system so that when you're trying the wines and we're trying to discuss about them, not to decide, to have something to, let's say, judge them for it. So in terms of wine, we observe the color, the nose, and then the flavors and the
color, you say? I haven't actually seen the color.
Aftertaste.
Yeah, so the aftertaste, I did like the one thing that I'll say about this wine is that the aftertaste is very, like, it's fine. It's not offensive. And it actually it's one of those wines that doesn't cause me a lot of heartburn. It's inoffensive. Like I don't know. I wouldn't pick it over beer, but.
But if we sat down, say you, me, and Harris, if us three, we went out for a meal and we were going to maybe, I don't know, go to a wine bar.
I'd say if you get some cheese, this would be a good wine for
Oh my God,
cheese.
It's working. Harris, you're right, it's working. He's starting to enjoy wine. It's happening. It's happening in front of our eyes. It's happening.
To listen to Alexis talk about wine, because he manages to pair it with correct things. I mean, this wine, if it stands where I think it stands, should give you the sensation that you want a cheddar next to it.
Say again, you
want cheddar cheese next to it.
Oh yeah, cheese. Okay, that's really interesting. So that's what I should have paired with.
Yeah, I think cheese like this.
You have the aroma of cheddar in the wine. If you try really hard, I think you'll find it. And that's why you said cheese, because you're having this cheddary.
Swirl it in the cheekies, in the cheekies. So the other thing, Harris, is wanted to ask you about what is the process. What should we do when we are drinking our wine? So I think you were showing me.
There is a weird taste in the wine, like not weird as in like a taste that I haven't actually tasted before in the other wines. Yeah, like for a red, it's not that full bodied. It's like it has like it's subdued in a way.
Can I ask if in some way what you're missing in this wine is acidity?
Yeah, it's not sour at all. That's one of the things that I like about this wine is that it's not sour. It's not too sour. It's not that sweet either. It's sweeter than most wines, I guess, but it's not sour. It's not some vinegary shit. And it's not making not giving me a lot of heartburn, which I think that might be due to like the less acidity.
That's good.
I
So,
don't know how, what the alcohol percentage is. It's like...
I think the area is suggested around 14%, so I'm guessing 13.5 to 14, somewhere around.
But yeah, so Harris, I want to ask you. Okay, so in the future, when we're drinking these wines, what's the process we should be doing?
Exactly, bang on. That's why you get the big bucks.
Yeah. What's the process we should be doing in terms of because I know you swirl and then you sniff and then you try and froth it in your cheeks. What's the official procedure of drinking wine, would you say?
I would suggest you always open the bottles around 15 to half an hour before you start drinking them. So the aromas, especially the reds.
Yeah.
And
that would have been good advice an hour or two ago. Thank you so much. We'll know for next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Especially, you'll notice that when the vintage of the wine gets older, needs more time to open up the aromas. So probably if you open up a 5-year-old bottle, it will be closed. But if you give it half an hour, the aromas will come.
Right, yeah.
Afterwards, yes, always use the wine glass, and the reason we use it is so you can have the aroma. So always smell the wine first.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, a bit of a hiccup. I don't own a wine glass. We have a glass I have from
It's a beer glass.
It's a beer glass.
Yeah.
But it's good enough. I reckon.
I'll.
Do you hate us?
No, I'll make wine in the area that you're living. I'll find a way to find someone to make one just for this podcast.
Yeah, no, we do need to do better. We know we need to do better. But so yeah, sorry, Harris, you were saying about the process.
So for the process, yes, definitely, the wine glass, trust me, going to change what you're getting from the wine.
Right. Yeah.
It's truly a huge deal. So just start with this. Afterwards, yes, the aromas, the smells of the wine is an important process. For us sommeliers, when we're really enjoying a wine, probably you'll still smelling it all the time.
Right. Yeah.
And
lots of sniffing.
All the other things that it's when you find your way in wine, you'll find all the other that you want to do to enjoy your wine.
Right.
But keep it light, keep it enjoyable, first of all. And I think that wine is all about the vibes.
Okay, yeah. It's all about. I think it's all about where you are. It's about good company and good food, and it's about enjoying it with other things you enjoy, right?
Exactly.
I want to ask you, what's your favorite wine?
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
Okay. I'll say that my favorite wines are Italian reds.
Okay.
Especially from the area of Tuscany, and they are called Super Tuscans.
Super Tuscans. Is this something we should try maybe on the show? Would you recommend?
I would recommend to save them for. Let's try other wines first, and then we'll reach Super Tuscans. I think that according to what Alexis told me, try an American wine next time.
A California wine.
A California wine.
Yes, if you can find California, will be next.
Very interesting.
And after New World wines, we'll go to Italy to explore Tuscany, etc. But it's just an opinion. You don't have to do that. It's just my opinion.
Yeah, at the moment we have a system where we have like a spinny wheel app.
It's very, very professional.
Yo, so professional.
Even better.
But we're going to listen to your advice, and as as the host, I'm going to decide what I feel is the best avenue. But thank you, Harris. Thank you so much.
I take back my advice. Honestly, I take back my advice. The exciting things in wine are better.
Yeah. Well, Harris, thank you so much. You've been so helpful and so informative, and it's been lovely speaking to you. And I hope that we can speak again soon on the show if you're open to it.
Thank you very, very much for including me in all of this.
No, thank you, bro. You've done us a favor, so thank you so much. And I hope, I hope to speak to you soon. And I hope the apocalypse is good to you. You know, I hope.
What wine would you suggest to anyone sitting at home enjoying the apocalypse?
Just a lot of wine.
Oh, okay, that's a great thing. Just stay inebriated. Stay indoors, stay inebriated. That's from a sommelier. He's like, don't worry about the taste anymore. It's done.
Alcohol kills viruses.
Exactly. You just need to have a lot of alcohol. Everything else will never matter.
Lovely, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And
Take care.
A nice day. Have a nice evening, at least. And we'll talk soon.
Thank you so much to Harris. That was great and
very informative.
Yeah, another fantastic guest, and hoping to if he's open to it, making more a regular thing on the show, because I think it was. Do you know, it's actually informative and helpful. You know, like I feel like this. Let's be honest, this was a bit of a joke, but I feel like it's actually working.
No,
do you know what
I mean? It's honestly, I found myself not wanting to throw up.
I think we could actually enjoy wine together one day. Not right now, but one day.
Yeah,
10 years.
Maybe give me enough cheese and potentially a few beers to get me started, and I could potentially enjoy this wine. I'm not gonna lie,
it's
do you
coming.
Do you want to?
I do. Okay, this is important. So should I get my own glass? I mean, I'm happy. Fuck it. Okay, we're not those guys. Okay, yeah, I smell that cherry thing.
Yeah, I told you it's aggressively berry
fruity.
cherry-ish. It is very fruity. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite intense.
It is a 14%.
Afterwards, it's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was struggling to find an aftertaste with this. I don't think it has an aftertaste.
No, it just kind of vanishes. It's just like
exactly,
see you later, lads.
See you fucking later. I've struggled a little bit to find what the target audience would be for this wine, because it's not an expensive wine.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, just to recap. I'm not sure that this is my jam.
Are you sure? Do you not like it?
Yeah, I don't think it's my jam. I don't hate it, but it's not great.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my favorite wine out of the ones we've tasted, because it's just so inoffensive.
I think it's time for you to drink. I'm sure. I'm going to put the timer on so it's more official. Yeah, no, I'm really proud that you enjoy it. You know.
In terms of I'm picking up. Do you know what? Maybe it's because we poured a fresh glass and we've kept it out for at least a half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting more out of it. Than I did originally. Harris might be right.
I feel like
I mean, he is right, because it's his fucking job.
He might know something about wine.
I want to say this. I wouldn't drink it, but it's my favorite wine. I think
we could drink this together.
I want to read what's in the back of the thing. So only grapes from specially selected vineyards. Oh my god.
You're not a prisoner. You don't have to do it.
I really don't like the prunes. I prefer the wine over the prunes, to be fair, which is...
It's a big step.
It's a big step, because most of the other times I take the potted beef over the wine. I'll have the prunes for the next one. I really, the prunes are...
Nice.
I'm going to be sharding my pants off after this. Yeah, as I said... interesting to note, I think it's developed a bit of character being let out. I can definitely taste the oakiness.
Yeah.
A lot more. Can you taste the oakiness?
I can't, no.
Oh, okay. And I can definitely taste the sort of barrely smell, of the... I don't know if that might just be me reading it just now, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Shit. No, you did say that before. You did say that before when I read it out. Okay, so I think I've do you know what I have noticed is that your description of wine, and I think language is really is a huge thing when communicating subjective things. Yeah, you're very good at that.
Really?
I think so. From what I've understood.
Oh, thank you.
And you got it spot on. You know, whenever you're describing it to me, and I'm looking before you've read the back of the label, you're always very spot on. So I feel like your taste buds are there. Do you know what I mean? You
if
definitely.
only I liked wine, I could have been a sommelier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you're
Just one step away from being that career choice.
So yeah, no, I feel like you seem to like the wine. I don't know what you'd rate it.
Like is a strong word. I definitely I drink it. I think okay, and this is. I'm gonna rate like this is my favorite wine we've drank on the podcast.
Wait, would you say your favorite wine ever?
Yeah.
Shit.
Potentially. I mean,
the more I drink it, the more and I'm drinking quite a lot of it because problems. The more I like it. It's not my jam. It's not my palate. But I don't think it's a bad wine at all.
So I have a pitch for you. I know we every now and then, we try to sort of figure out who this wine is for.
Yeah, who's the audience?
Yeah. And I have a theory. So this wine,
Yeah.
is the kind of wine you bring to a date with your first cousin.
Right. Wait. What?
Okay. So hear me out. It looks legit, right?
Right.
It looks really nice, and you want something for when you're going for a date. You want to show that you put in the effort. So nice label, nice bottle. Says 1685, meant to. It sort of signifies, the last time banging your cousin was legit.
Yeah,
was
and
okay.
Also, the only thing I'm worried about is this is your favorite wine, and you're taking it to.
Okay, so this is the second thing.
Marry your cousin?
14%.
Right. Okay.
You want to get them good and drunk before they tip over the point of our kids might be,
They will be deformed.
So bring it to your date with your first cousin, because you can guarantee that if they go for it, they'll be shit-faced by the end of it, because it's 14%. It's a good 3 points over.
So is the only reason you take it is because the high alcohol
and because it looks legit. It looks like a nice bottle of wine.
It looks like you give a shit.
Yeah, it looks like you give a shit.
And you want them to know you give a shit.
Yeah, because it has a cork.
I feel the only problem is that sounds like you want to bang your cousin, and I feel like it's a very.
I didn't say that. You said that.
Well, it's like for example, if I didn't want to bang my cousin, I was going on a date with them, I wouldn't take this wine. I would take a Dino.
A Dino.
Yeah.
A Dino won't get you laid by your cousin.
I don't want to get laid by my cousin. But this is my point.
This is the hypothetical we're in right now.
But why do we have to bang our cousins?
Because it's the end of time.
It's the apocalypse. Okay, well that's fair enough. But I feel like there's still other people alive. But I mean, okay, so you're saying if you have to bang your cousin.
Yeah, if you have to.
Right, no, this makes sense.
I mean, this is. Okay, when I say you have to, because you're putting the effort and you're doing. Not you or I, if you were the kind of person.
Okay.
That wants to bang your cousin.
Right.
And you were looking to bring something to show that you made an effort, but also get them nice and inebriated in order to. Jump over the hurdle of you share a bunch of DNA.
Yeah.
Boschenthal, Shiraz. It's strong.
It will jump those genetic hurdles.
And it's very scoffable.
It is actually. It is a scoffable wine. I agree.
For when you're on a date with your first cousin, second, I don't.
Number one, motherfucker.
For a second cousin, I'd go for a cheaper wine.
Yeah, you don't need to impress her. I feel like less is at stake. Yeah. Right. Well, okay. This is what I would say is that I say this dubiously, but I don't think there's many people out there want to bang their cousins.
That's why maybe
in this country. Yeah, I mean, there's a few, but in this country, that's the only one I can.
I've heard stories about some Dorset villages.
Oh yeah, Devon, Cornwall. Really, there's a lot of copy and paste genetics going on there.
Yes.
There's a lot of similarities in the gene pool. But I would take this to a dinner party. Do you know what I mean? I would take this to if we.
Fine.
Yeah,
You're boring dinner party.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's so vanilla. I would take this. Okay, I would take this to my parents, for example. They invited me to be in their company.
Yeah.
I would take this bottle of wine and be like, here you go.
It's 14%.
Yeah,
Knock
actually,
yourself out.
no. To be fair to my parents, they don't like strong wine.
Oh,
So,
so
I wouldn't take this to them because
maybe
I'm trying
your
to be
sisters?
a thoughtful
Wink,
son.
wink.
Yeah, and I'll be like drinking it, and I'll be like 4 glasses in, and like, you're not my cousin, are you? Yeah, and she'll be like, no, Duncan, I'm your sister. I'm like, good, because good, you know.
We've actually been enjoying wine together.
We
for
have
this episode.
We're sharing the same glass.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a second
during the coronavirus.
I'll go check if I have a second glass. I'm sure I do some.
I feel like we've got a thing going on. Anyway.
Cheers.
Oh, we're cheersing. Is this our first cheers ever?
I think so. Oh.
How long have we been friends? So what would we do with this wine in all seriousness? I would take this to a very small dinner party. What about you?
I'd take it to a small dinner party.
Yeah.
It's just me and my cousin.
Oh, Jesus, we're still on that. Okay, well, I can't... Anyway, what would you...
Honestly, like, I don't know. Like, if I were to go to a dinner party, I don't know that I'd bring wine because I don't want to risk bringing a bad wine.
Okay, let's give... this is the wine you would take to a small dinner party. Maybe, like, some people you know...
Very small.
Yeah, so small. Oh, tiny. And it would be, like, Greg and Katie. Like, this is our go-to. Greg and Katie, our sweet friends. We've got this wine, and we won't get judged.
Okay, so I have a feeling that because it's a South African wine, you'd get judged by people who like old world. Look at me talking about
real
wine.
shit, real wine
real
shit.
Wine
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
I feel like people might look down on a South African wine,
right,
for being from South Africa, if it's like New World wine.
Oh yeah, nothing racial, just
nothing racial. Just the fact that it's not like Italy or France or Spain.
A little bit racial, but anyway, a little bit. And, but that's on them.
Can I ask you? Do you know we found a German wine at some point?
Yeah.
Is Germany old wine or new ones?
Okay.
Harris should have asked
this is our sommelier's question, but yeah, I would assume old world, but. I don't know shit, motherfucker. But anyway, let's rate this wine and get this show on the road.
9, 8.
A 9? Fucking hell! A 9?
It's the best wine we've had on the show.
Okay, no, this is not a...
Wait, which one's the best wine you've had on the show?
I suppose it's your scale of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this is the thing, you have to leave... Okay, I'm telling you, it's nice, it's fine, but there's better wines out there.
I'm sure there are.
You can't just go for a 9. That's madness. But no,
it's very scoffable. Okay, let's take it back. It's very scoffable. No weird aftertaste. Not vinegary at all. You could use it to bang your cousin with.
No, I forbid this banging cousin. No.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a real 7. Like
the thing is, I'm happy with an 8. If you wanted to give it an 8, I appreciate.
Oh yeah.
I would give it a 7.
7.5. Shake on it.
Yeah, but no banging cousin stuff, right?
Oh.
Can we shake on it with the? I'll just shake on it.
Fine.
Yeah. I've had a good time. We've learned stuff.
We've learned a lot of stuff, actually. Like, I think this has been our most informative show
I feel like
to date.
You might like wine, maybe? I don't know.
No, I mean, I'm the moment we press stop on this recorder, I'm going to put this wine down. I'm going to go for that IPA.
Okay, but when my parents, say they invite you over to, bang my cousin, and they invite you over for, a meal.
I know what I'm drinking.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm saying, they'll be like, oh, does Alexis like wine? I won't, before I wouldn't hesitate to be like, no, that motherfucker hates wine. I can be like, well, I can ask him.
There is this one wine.
No, I can ask him. I'd be like, would you like to try some wine? Do you know what I mean? There's a progression here.
Oh, okay,
Things are happening. We're on our journey. It's exciting.
To be fair, I remember going back to the first episode, I hated that wine. And, I'm not hating this. I'm not loving this, but I'm not hating it either.
Do you know the song comes to mind? You know the bum bum ba da ba bum ba bum bum, and we're on our way, dun 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 dun, and I'm here to say dun 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 dun. Do you know I have such a confusing mind that I don't know if I've come up with a song or if that's an actual song.
If that's an actual song, email us at formatfeeling.com.
So I'm on my way,
formatfeeling@gmail.com, and let us know if this is a real song, because I can't Shazam this.
Because I'm on my way.
If this isn't a real song, it's copyrighted by Duncan Henry Kemp 2020.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you to Harry Visakopoulos. Thank you to Marco Fanton. You've been excellent guest.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you, Duncan. And thank you to Bosch & Del Wines for making a wine that's genuinely not disgusting.
That this motherfucker likes. But yeah.
Likes is a strong word.
Yeah, okay. But, thank you very much, everyone. And this is the Full Mouth Feeling. Tune in next episode where we'll do more of the same.
And
don't have sex with your cousins. Just please stop. I don't...
Boom, I'm feeling what? Boom, I'm feeling, yeah!
Oh, William, you look lovely. Where are you off to?
Oh, I'm going on a date, Mum. I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, who's the lovely girl, William? Who is it?
Oh, it's Kevin and Stacey's daughter.
Oh, do I know Kevin and Stacey?
Of course you do, Mum. It's your brother.
What? You're going on a date with Hannah?
Yeah, and I've got this lovely bottle of wine, Mum. It's really nice. It's a Bosch & Del Shiraz. It's a great wine.
Oh, that sounds nice. You're going on a date with your first cousin, William. Are you doing a joke right now?
No, honestly, it's a lovely red wine, okay? So only grapes from specially selected vineyards in the mountainous areas of the coastal region of South Africa are used to make this Bosch & Del Shiraz. It's lovely.
No, this isn't about the wine, William. You can't go on a date with your first cousin. It's absolutely unacceptable. I think it's even illegal.
Mum, you're so dramatic. You always do this. But it's like you're not listening to me, Mum. The elevated vineyards produce low yields to ensure great fruit quality, Mum. The style is classic, with the wine maturing French oak for 14 months, Mum. 14 months.
William, you're not understanding me. You can't go on a date with your bloody first cousin. You're being ridiculous. I forbid it.
Mum, you're so dramatic. The result of this wine is a deep black fruit flavour. It's an elegant structure, Mum, and has notes of exotic fruit. What more could you want from a wine?
Look, William, I'm fed up of this. Go to your room. I've had enough of this madness.
Mum, it's 14%.
Oh, why didn't you say, William? Sorry. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll tell you what, William, enjoy your date and we'll talk when you get home, okay? Boys.
Bosch & Del, keeping it in the family since 1685.
Harold, how come you never get me 14% wines?
That's because you're my second cousin, dear.